That smells delicious. That's how we start our show, by the way.
That's how we start the show. That smells delicious is the first word people are going to hear. 60-minute shit show, episode 26. 26. We are 26 episodes into this thing, and I need to start a timer.
That's at every other week. That's a year.
Yeah, it is. That's a year.
Yep.
We've been doing this for a year.
Oh shit! Tonight's the season finale.
Is this? No, it's not.
We got one more.
Yeah.
Okay.
December 6th.
We'll talk about the skin later. Next episode's our season finale. Probably do a little party.
No. So we have 2 more episodes, I think. December 6th is going to be Black Lion.
Okay.
The homie's going to come through.
Okay.
Black Lion Brewery, and then we're going to do a Christmas season finale.
There you go.
But this is the Black Friday edition.
Murder, death, chaos.
Man, we'll talk about that in a second. That always makes me. I literally every Black Friday, probably this Saturday, I go to YouTube and I type in Black Friday fights 2000 whatever year.
Do you really?
I do. I did it already today, and it's so entertaining. It's so good.
Wow, that's pretty dark. It's really dark.
Am I dark for watching it, or are they dark for fighting?
This is another window into your soul.
It's tainted. It's a black soul. This episode, if you think I don't have a black soul, this episode will convince you that I do.
Lock it in.
This one will definitely seal it up because we're going to talk about some shit that I think is hilarious that most people probably don't think is too funny.
All right. Let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens. Let's start the show, man. Let's go right into the topics. We were going to have a guest. Shout out to Grand. He wanted to be here, but he couldn't make it the last minute. So, shout out to him. It would have been good to have him here, but what can you do, right?
Another time.
So we have to reschedule out.
Man, we're going to... You know what? Let's ease into it, because this is dark. This is a dark episode.
Let's talk about what we're drinking.
Yeah.
Right now, I brought in the Ciroc VS, very special, and I'm glad I bought the smaller bottle.
Why is that?
Because me personally, let me try it. Let me try it again. It has a very low bottom shelf smell to it.
You think? I don't think so.
I think so. I've smelled a lot.
All right, so we just did some research. There's 3 levels to cognac, just like there's tequila. And depending on how long it's aged, goes from VS, which is 2 years, to VSOP, which is 4 years, to XO, which is...
I don't think they said exactly how old. They probably didn't. I just skimmed through it.
Yeah, I think we missed that.
But we'll just say that you're pretty convinced that it would be a longer than 4.
Tequila is... So you basically bought the bottom row tequila.
Yeah.
So VS just means it's been aged for 2 years, and like cheap tequila, like white tequila. So it's not gonna be as good as OP or XO, of course, by nature. That's why they charge you more.
Yeah.
So
this is a cool little chart. You can't see it, but
the color.
Yeah, that's cool. How do I feel about this particular?
I think a lot of people don't know that the darker the alcohol, unless it's artificially sweetened like Kraken or whatever, a few others, the darker your alcohol, the more it's been sitting in a barrel.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that, and that usually means it's easier to drink and sweeter.
Yeah. Obviously I think I like. I mean, obviously the longer it's been aged, the better I'm gonna like it.
Usually.
And I think that's most people.
Yeah.
I think that's why they cost more.
Yeah. People buy those fucking 25-year, 12-year, whatever aged bourbons and shit for thousands of dollars.
Yeah. So you have XO that can go from 6 to 10.
Okay.
So you can have VSOP that goes 4 to 6. The minimum is 4. All right.
This is cognac is it brandy?
Yeah. This is a particularly French brandy.
Okay.
But yeah, cognac is usually brandy.
I like it. I could sip this all day.
You can sip it all day. I just took it. I took a taste. It has a small bite at the end of it, but I do like it. Like it's better. I'm liking it more now. Just talking about it, and it's not bad. It's not great either. Give me Cavassier before you give me this.
It's got like a rum bite to it. If you ask
me. It does.
I wonder why that is.
I don't know either.
Some part of the process.
I would rather have Cavassier for sure. Or Hen.
I think Hennessy's harsh.
I haven't had Hennessy in a while.
I think Hennessy's harsh, and I used to work with somebody who would just take a shot every night and just drink it straight. But it's never been me.
Did you talk to them about the problem? Because that's a problem.
It's always been harsh to me. I don't know.
I haven't had Hennessy in a while. But actually,
culturally popular. So.
Yeah, the Hennessy I've had is Hennessy White. What is Hennessy White? Let me look that up real quick. Hennessy White, you can only get it out of the country. And
now, white alcohol typically means it's not aged.
well, no, it's definitely aged. I think it's a VS.
We'll see.
But it's not white in color, so it's just their way.
Oh, is it not?
No, not at all.
Oh, interesting.
It's lighter. It's a lighter color. You can't see it right now.
It's
loading,
faded,
but it's French. So I can't really get.
Is that
any
cognac
info.
also?
Yeah, I think so. Pretty sure.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's cognacexpert.com. Calm. Yeah, it's like $100 bottle, $100 bottle. We have a couple at the crib. Yeah. What is this? It's 40% ABV. It's a VS, so it's only aged 2 years, which makes sense. It's Hennessy, Okay. It's only $100. You can get an XO for a lot. Like, let's see the price of a Hennessy XO.
But I've seen XO on the shelf for
Have you though?
moderate amounts. Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, XO. Okay, this is like $160, $170. So it's not crazy expensive.
But I've seen stuff just on the regular old top shelf, $35, $55, something like that. Yeah. There's rum can go XO too. Maybe they're aged in brandy barrels.
Maybe they are.
I don't know.
I like it. I like it a lot.
So I'm also drinking a Schlafly, and you got some PBR in here. So we're just.
I'm drinking, and this is only because I need it out of my Red Bull fridge.
Yeah.
This is expired. These expired last month.
Oh.
But I can taste the difference. When I went to Ron, my best friend, a good friend, Ron, got married a couple months ago. I went to the bar, got a Schlafly, and I tasted it. And I looked to Aaron and said, "This is expired." Yep. Yeah. I can tell the difference now. I've
You're at the next level.
Stepped my game up.
Yeah.
But I guess it only works for shitty beers. Because I think the more flavor you have, the more it masks it being expired.
Some beers too evolve and mature in the bottle.
That's true.
Especially if you buy like the big 750 bottles, the big tall ones. Mm-hmm. Some of those, they say you can keep around for a long time because it's not going to be like if you open it day one, but the longer you wait, it's going to evolve a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it. I do like being able to tell if something is expired like that though.
Sure,
that's a fun thing.
Yeah.
Especially I haven't always been a beer drinker. This is kind of like the 30s. I've been drinking more beer than I did in my 20s.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, I mean, you have a lot to do with that. You're a beer connoisseur.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you do.
Beer snob.
I can't wait. We're going to have
cheese snob.
The beer talk we're having. We got to stop the beer talk because next episode.
More beer talk.
It's going to be beer talk. This guy that's coming up is super cool guy. One of my girlfriend's old best buddies. He's starting the first black brewery in St. Louis.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and he has a lot of connections. And I think it's going to be a big thing.
Black owned, or is he just,
black owned.
Is it like, is he requiring that everybody work there black too? I don't know if he can do that.
I think his partner is a white, actually a ginger, if I can say that. That's not racist, right? Like the way I said it felt racist.
It can be derogatory, but I think
he's a redhead feller, I believe. But no, it's exciting, and they got this very few times because if you know me, you know I'm also a graphic designer. I do music and graphic design. That's kind of me. He showed me his label work, and it's this guy who works at an ad agency in St. Louis, one of the bigger ones, who did his graphics, and they're top notch.
Nice.
They're really good, and I know if you see it, you're gonna be like, "Oh, that's some good shit."
Cool.
So
good for them.
It looks really good. Like I'm
that's
jealous
everything.
How good his packaging is gonna look and his merch. Like I'm definitely
logo's on point too.
On point. It's on point. Like
are they friends? Is that how they got that?
I think so.
There you go.
I think so. But it's on point. It's fire.
Good.
Yeah. So it's
good. Black Lion.
Black Lion Republic. I'll show you some stuff, after the show. Sure. But yeah, he's gonna be our guest next episode.
All right, y'all, look it up. Do some research. Maybe you can drink along with us next week.
Yeah. I don't think he has a few things coming out, and I think he's pushing his date back. So he won't have beer for us to try.
Sure.
But I told him to bring some of his favorite beers, and it's gonna be the beer episode for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
We should do that live somehow.
We can make it live. We can film it and post it live. I think it'd be cool.
We can't stream it?
Yeah, we can stream.
Yeah. We should do that.
We should. we need to put GoPros on our Christmas list.
Yeah.
Or something.
You got to find the different model that can stream. Some can, some can't.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's get into the shits.
Let's get into the death and the murder.
Christain Evangelist murdered trying to convert a secluded tribe.
Yeah.
If this doesn't say white privilege gone wrong, I don't know what does.
Nobody's ever called him a colonizer. They might have given him pause.
What would possess this man?
Same thing that's possessed people for hundreds of years.
Did you read? Do you know? Are you familiar with the story?
Yeah.
Like, I think the people that we should be mad at is the people who took him to the secluded tribe.
I'm sure he paid.
I mean, he definitely paid.
Where was the tribe? Is it what part of the world?
Let's see. Sentinely, the remote island in the Bay of Bengal. Bengal.
Okay.
Sentinelese tribe thought to have killed American world's most isolated. So it's like this is the world's most isolated tribe, south of Myanmar.
Myanmar?
Myanmar. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry, guys. So east of Sri Lanka, west of Thailand,
South Asia. Okay.
north of Indonesia. He paid. First of all, fuck you doing?
Spreading God's message, man.
Fuck are you doing?
Saving people.
Fuck. Fuck you mean?
That's what evangelism is. Their souls are damned until you give them the message. So he's just trying to go reach the last pocket of civilization.
This is
how
why-
much though. How much of it was ego saying?
100. This is what he's
So,
thinking.
like, this is gonna be me.
I'm gonna be the guy.
Yeah.
What's his name? Let's say his name. Say this fucking idiot's name. Rest in peace. John Allen Chow. He looks it looks Asian of some sort.
Well, sure. Okay.
Of a mixture of Asian.
Sure. Chow is a name.
Chow
so,
is
yeah.
definitely not it's not Smith. He's an American
Okay.
for sure.
All right.
Right? He goes over there and says, I love Jesus. I love God so much. The world needs to know. I'm going to find the most secluded tribe and I'm going to convert them and I'm going to be the evangelist hero.
That's what I can't speak for every religion because I haven't done that much research, but I'm pretty sure Christianity is the biggest pushed religion, I think.
I don't think so.
Well, who else goes door to door?
It might be the biggest pushed. You
So-
might be right. You know what? It's because it's an American, right? Or it's not American because
English.
it's English,
Roman.
but we're American.
Roman,
Roman,
then English.
then English.
And then,
It's
yeah.
the biggest business.
Yeah, it's big business.
It's the biggest business
Yeah.
here. So it's big enough to have door-to-door salesmen
But Jewish
for their business.
Judaism's like it's in the family, or you marry into it. That's
Mm-hmm.
it. Not they don't go door to door. Have you heard the yeah
Yeah.
yeah? Have you heard of the word of Yahweh today? You know,
You're not going to hear that. Excuse me, guys.
there's not a lot of Buddhists door to door. You know, so yeah, Christianity's the big push religion, man. So I think, and there was a time in my life where I thought I have to tell people about the word
I don't know if I've ever had that.
because,
Yeah. Christianity is the biggest
their soul
religious-
is at risk. So yeah, this
biggest
motherfucker went over there. All right, so I'm going to complicate things.
All right. Shoot that shit.
People are saying that this tribe is like a human experiment, and that we're purposely avoiding them and keeping them secluded is sort of like unfair, right? Like think of all the vaccines they could have, all the medical treatment, air conditioning, like
don't want it,
protection
though.
against mosquitoes, like all the
They-
things that.
Don't want it.
So, is that true? Because if they're secluded, how do we know they don't want it? And two, do you think that's colonialism to give them all the basic necessities of human life that the rest of the planet takes for granted, probably for the most part? Or do we owe it to them to leave them alone?
We owe it to them to leave it alone. It's their choice. They choose to be there. They know what boats are. They know that there's other people who could come in.
But they say they're the most secluded,
trying to
so
say
do you
that they're
know that-
You're trying to say that they're stupid or ignorant, meaning
not.
lack of knowledge.
I'm not.
They know of the world, right?
You sure?
They don't Google shit. They prefer to live this way. It's 2018. They prefer to live
You
this
sure?
way. 100%. They're not. It's not. We don't have lost tribes, and we don't have lost. We don't have lost people in the world who just technology. What's that?
You don't think?
No, they choose. They've made a conscious effort in their world of in their history of being on this planet, they've made a conscious effort to live off of the land and to stay the fuck away.
Okay.
And you are danger. Why is he danger? Because someone before tried to come with that bullshit in history and was danger.
Right.
So they did. This is what this I hollered. I guess I don't know how he like what he wrote. Like I have to read this entire article. I haven't read the article. I hollered, "My name is John. I love you, and Jesus loves you." He wrote in his diary. I don't know how you write that, and if you get pummeled with arrows.
I guess he didn't die right away.
Probably not. Yeah. Okay. So he left the diary with the fisherman. So he got injured, went off with the fisherman, and died.
Oh, okay.
The trip was illegal. It's an illegal trip, right?
Interesting.
So he broke the law already,
right?
But he did it for Jesus, so it didn't matter, right? Under cover of darkness, so he went through the night.
The religious gangster.
He wrote, "God Himself was hiding us from the Coast Guard and many patrols." So
sure. Then killed you.
The Coast Guard, basically, like they know about this tribe. It's not an unknown tribe.
Okay.
Right. The Coast Guard, like, don't go there. Right. That's basically why they're there. Right. Don't go there. Deliberate isolation. The Sinhalese live in complete isolation on the remote island in the Andaman archipelago. Oh, Jesus.
Archipelago. Was it Arc or Archipelago?
Archipelago.
Yeah.
Which is a small series of islands.
Yes.
And thank you, Linden High School. And thought to have done so for tens of thousands of years. The tribe and their home are protected by Indian law to maintain their way of life and protect them from modern illnesses because they lack immunity. Oh, wow.
What? Every human body's got an immune system. Oh, they don't have it. Okay.
No, they don't have. They
can't guard against like smallpox. And
the country takes care of them.
Yeah.
Medically.
Ah. Okay.
Right?
So, all right. So not as secluded as we thought.
Yeah. But they choose.
Yeah.
This tribe traditionally chooses this life. There's tribes in Canada, which is America, who choose to live in a place that you can't get to because of snow and ice.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like it's a history thing. You know, like
Sure.
they have so much pride in their people that they force themselves to live in basically inhumane conditions, kind of, sort of, or just kind of rougher than what we're used to.
Sure.
To just be real with their culture, which I get.
That's where they think humanity stopped.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to them, living in downtown Manhattan and working on graphics is not humanity to them.
That would be lit.
To them is living off the planet, you know, just being who you are, having your own brain, having a brain just as strong as Einstein's.
Yeah.
But choosing to just live off the land.
And I bet you they're happier and not fat. Bet you they have good health. I mean,
I wonder if mental health is stronger in secluded tribes. You know
I think
what
so. I mean, you're not gonna see a boob job. So like,
I mean,
they're not gonna have body dysmorphia.
right.
That's just one that I
Yeah.
can think of off the top of my head.
Did you see quick departure? Do you see Dom's Instagram? Was it Liftsmith's insecurities?
No, I didn't.
Man, one of them's like, you don't have body dysmorphia, you're just small.
I put on Dom just put a video out, and if you guys don't know who Dom is, he's fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
What's
bro
his-
science.
Bro science.
Yeah. It's a parody.
It's a parody. I had a video on. He just put a video out a couple days ago, and Aaron walks in the room and starts watching it. And the first thing he's like, "That shirt's tight," and it's just laughing the whole time. Like,
Yep. It's funny.
It's funny shit.
Kim
And
hates all my lifting shit, but that guy's funny.
That guy's good.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the death.
Yeah.
And the arrows. Just more than a dozen people officially thought to live on it. So just 12 people. Just more than a dozen people officially thought to live on the remote island.
Damn. That's a
31 miles.
Small village.
Yeah, it's a small village. They probably fuck each other a lot. He said, "God, I don't want to die." Yeah. They killed him with bow and arrows.
2018, bro. 2018.
They killed him with bow and arrows.
2018.
The memes are so good.
Are they?
Have you seen the memes?
No, dude.
Go to my Facebook, bro.
Okay, well, we'll do it later. I can't.
It's so many.
That's not good radio.
It's so good. That's I think that makes the best radio. Like when it's
Us laughing at memes people can't see?
Yeah.
Good call.
Hold on. I'm gonna share.
Border control world champs. Yeah, dude.
Oh, this
They
is
look pretty dark for Asian. Didn't even, oh man, that's fucked up.
That's dark, right? I shared it. Someone liked it. Yeah, those ones like I mean, he got hit with there's a meme where he's like, it's like 300 with all the arrows coming down.
Yeah.
Like it's a lot.
Man.
But it's funny. He cracks my shit up. But yeah, I think he's the dumbass of the week. Like, you're just stupid. But there's something about Christianity that makes people
Hubris.
It's hubris.
Yeah.
It's literally hubris. It makes them have to shove it down your throat.
Yeah.
It's almost like being a vegan and doing CrossFit, right?
Yeah.
Like, you got to talk about it. Like, if you're not a Christian, you don't talk about it, what you're doing.
Yeah, I think a lot of people could relate to that. They think the way people eat food is evil, and you want to share that knowledge and try to help the world, as it were, as it is, and, be the change you want to see in the world, right?
Yeah, I guess
Gandhi quote. So, like, I hope that's Gandhi. I hope I didn't do a famous misquote. But anyway, that's what people do, man. You want change in the world, you got to make it happen. And this guy thought he could be a hero, and now he's dead.
Yeah,
The question is, what does Christians think about this?
Oh, they're upset. There was there's a Christian group that's trying to get justice brought.
Oh, wow.
Fuck out of here. Like, we serious? Like, they want the tribe brought to justice for the murder.
So, you know what's fucked up is now a lot of people know where this tribe is. The world.
Well, they also know one thing, too. You might not want to fuck with this tribe. These 12 people will end your shit as a team. They would team.
I'm worried. I'm not worried.
Team end your shit.
Yeah, but it wouldn't take much to take out 12 people naked people with bows and arrows.
That's true.
You know what I mean? French could just show up and go, we want this island now.
It's true.
Like they did to Vietnam.
But this tribe is protected.
Yeah. And I hope they keep doing that. Protected by, do you know what government?
I'm sure the closest is Indonesia or
Yeah.
one. I mean, I'm terrible at geography, but one of them, right? Like
Indonesia. So, like Bali and shit.
yeah, like
So they're living on a paradise.
They're living good.
Probably.
They probably fish for their food.
Every white person wants to go to Bali. And these people living there.
I want to go to Bali.
I don't know if you do. It looks like a big tourist trap.
Oh, they're all tourist traps.
Yeah. But it's not like Mexico where you can get away from it.
Side note, going to Aruba in 2 months.
Hanging out with the Beach Boys.
I don't know what that means.
It's a line in one of theirs. Aruba, Jamaica.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
I wanna
I want
take a.
I want to rape her. That's what I just heard.
I don't know.
So yeah, not too much to say about that. That shit's just funny to me. They had the wake of the 2004 tsunami in the Indian Ocean. A member of the group was photographed on the beach on the island firing arrows. I remember that.
They're
2
firing-
years previously,
They're shooting arrows at.
in the wake of the ruinous 2004 tsunami in the Indian Ocean,
Yeah.
a member of the group was photographed on a beach on the island firing arrows at a helicopter sent to check on their welfare. I remember that. I legit remember that.
Yeah.
And they have the photo. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's a good throwing arm, man. Throwing a spear at a helicopter.
What if it worked though? Like this nigga's Katniss Everdeen if it works.
Yeah.
Like, Hunger Games. Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah.
I think it's crazy. Don't go to that. Just listen. Don't force Jesus on people. Don't.
Might get shot with a bunch of bows and arrows.
You might get.
I kind of want a bow and arrow in my house now.
What?
So I get a lot of door-to-door
Listen,
salesmen.
Listen, if someone broke into your house, right, and you walk in and you just fucking primed with your bow and arrow, they'd probably be like, "Oh shit, this might be the wrong house."
I'd probably miss though.
I 100% miss.
Yeah.
It probably just falls straight to the ground.
You let go with the wrong hand or something.
Yeah, like fuck that.
Yeah.
All right, that brings me joy.
All right, on to more bad news.
Tekashi 6ix9ine is in the news, hardcore heavy. And let me tell you, I teach a music production class at a middle school. Mm-hmm. The kids adore Tekashi 6ix9ine. They are literally
His music or his personality or
his
all
music, his personality, all of it.
I've not seen one interview with this guy.
I just watched the interview today. I've seen interviews before, like
So
small interviews.
Is he playing the game or is he smart or is he dummy?
He's smart.
Smart.
He's smart.
Playing the
He's
game.
smart. Yep. He struck fire. It worked. He's not good at music, in my opinion.
Is he doing it alone?
He has a team. He had a team. Mm-hmm. See, a part of the story is the team. A part of the problem is the team.
Okay.
So basically, this kid caught fire hugely. It worked. Second biggest artist in New York City. It worked. His team has been extorting him.
Really?
His management extorting him. I just watched the Breakfast Club interview, which is like an hour and 10 minutes long. I got like at least 45 minutes into it. They would do shit like, and this is not unheard of. The music industry is full of trash. Period. Like that's just, for some reason, that's what it is. They would do like he would charge $100,000 for a show, but they would charge $180 or more. But they would tell him they're only getting charged $100.
Right.
So they'll pocket so much money.
Wow.
And there was one 15-city tour that he was going to do. This is what led to him canceling, firing his team last week. The bill was $3.2 million. He had no idea.
Wow, that's fucked up.
So they were giving him, it was something where they gave an advance of $80,000 on the show. And it was just fucked up. They were just dealing. So he fired them. But then, in a weird twist of fate, he said he's been saying that the feds have been on him about various shit. So that's one of the reasons why he fired his team. He got busted Sunday for racketeering.
Okay.
Which is a conspiracy to use money to do illegal things.
Okay.
So they put him in jail and gave him the sentences, not the sentence, but the charges carry 2 life sentences and 1 20-year sentence. So
Damn.
What was even more fucked up is they got him and his entire team. And this is post him breaking out and firing his team. But what was I going to say? So not only did they deny bail, which his attorney said would give you $1.7 million, which is the amount of money this guy has for bail, they said no, they put him in general population. So which is even worse because this guy's world famous.
Right.
He's world famous, not just city. So yeah, it's pretty fucked up. And then eventually, I think they moved him out of general population because of death threats. So now he's in a more secluded, which he should have been in the first place. He's a celebrity.
Wow, sounds like a lot of fuckery.
It's a lot of fuckery. I watched an interview of him.
Daniel Hernandez.
Daniel Hernandez. I watched an interview with him, and he seems like a really good guy. He seems like not a good guy. Like he seems like a normal guy.
It says he's part of the 9 Trey gang.
Treyway. And he claims he made that up, which is probably more of a, I'm fucked up. I'm fucked now. He may have started it through music.
Yeah.
And it became a thing, and now he can't control that thing. That's kind of what I'm thinking more is the case. But he claimed Bloods, and he says the N-word, so I don't like him for that. But yeah, it's just a shit show.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna fucking railroad him.
Yeah, I wonder how much is true and how much is, because he's saying none of it's true, right?
He's saying none of it's true. He said, he literally saying, like, I'm not a gangster at all. I'm here to sell records. I'm an entertainer. I made that shit up. Which I'm pretty sure everyone who gets convicted says that. Everyone who gets
Yeah, but a lot of people do make that shit up.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people personally who just say a lot of shit.
True.
But it's part of the game. What, are you going to sell rap albums about going to the library?
Maybe Lupe Fiasco.
Little Dicky.
You know, Lupe Fiasco, actually, his person who owned this label, First and 15th, is one of the most notorious gangsters in Chicago.
Really?
Yeah. But he's been locked up the whole time. I'm not even sure if he's still locked up or not.
Interesting.
Yeah. Because the people who are, like, for the most part, the people who are living that life, they're not, for one, they're not successful. But if they are successful and they live that life, they don't really still talk about it. You know, like, 50 Cent doesn't talk about it anymore.
Yeah.
He did it, obviously. You got to move a certain way when you hit a certain level.
Yeah, I wonder.
Right? Like, because people, for some reason, I think hip-hop, and this is a good way to talk about it. Hip-hop, specifically, you tend to not disassociate the art with reality. People, in general. They don't really see it as art. They see it as
commentary.
More commentary.
Yeah.
Yeah. They see it as more as a summary or a look into, and not the art.
But they assume, like, oh, this is how it must be for this person.
Yeah. They keep, like, you think of Clint Eastwood, you think, like, you don't think of gunslinging.
That was on Badass Cowboy.
Right. You don't
200 years ago.
Like, you don't think about that. It's a weird thing with hip hop. Very weird to me. Like, Arnold Schwarzenegger should be terrifying to everybody, if that's the case. If you use that logic.
Yeah.
Stephen King should scare everyone.
Well, it kind of does.
They do think Stephen King's kind of creepy.
He
right?
is. But yeah, I don't know, man. That's interesting. Is it because?
I think it's because so many people have done it and showed you their life.
And and not many people deny it.
Yeah.
Almost like because
you can't, right?
You can't sell records and deny it.
You can't be like, this is just a song. I didn't kill that person. You know, like I didn't.
I mean, Eminem got away with it. Of course, he's not robbing banks.
But he told you that though, and so I think but he's white too. Does that have something to do with it?
Probably. I mean, I can't say it doesn't because of course it does.
It's weird, right? It's an interesting situation there. Interesting.
What? Give me a notorious, no pun intended, rapper that rapped about shit and it was openly said, "Well, of course that's not me."
None.
Because like Lupe and Kanye didn't rap about that shit.
Jay-Z had a famous line that said, "You couldn't talk about it if you ain't live it." You know, like, and I think that was cool, right? Like, okay, if you did this, talk about it, right? If you did this and you're talking about it, don't do it anymore. That's kind of like, you can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
But if you didn't do it and you're talking about it now, as if you're doing it now, problem.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we're coming across. Well, I think we've always had that. People get slipped through the cracks. But now it's so blatant and brazen that it's garnering attention. And the hip hop police in New York, that's a real thing. It's been a real thing for 20 years.
The hip hop police?
Yeah, hip hop police. There's a task force on the New York NYPD that focuses on rappers.
Listens to what they're saying and then
and investigates. It's a real thing.
Wow. I shouldn't laugh at that, but
Google hip hop police. It's a real thing. It's been happening since the 90s.
Sure.
And
yeah, since Fuck the Police probably.
Some shit, yeah.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Interesting. I had no idea.
Yeah. If I keep drinking very special, I'm gonna have a very special night in lockup. This shit's strong. So I think we've gotten away. Not segue, off topic. We've gotten away from the actual shit show of the shit show.
Yeah.
We don't shit show it anymore.
No. It was the shit disturbers. It was the people that like to argue, people that said crazy shit that got us off our topics, that got us off our balance, that would catapult us into yelling at each other. And I don't think people like that, honestly.
I don't know. Our numbers are good.
Yeah.
They're rising.
But people really like those chaotic episodes.
I'm sure they do.
Yeah, but it's the drama of it.
I just like having a conversation.
Yeah.
I've always wanted just to have a conversation and have good drinks and just good times, good vibes.
Right.
I don't want to yell at people. I don't want people to really like be mad at each other and like say hurtful shit.
No, that's over the line. No podcast should have to survive on that. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, let's like
right?
it's not the Howard
that's
Stern show.
Yeah, right. That's some Maury Povich shit.
Yeah.
But I do think argument is healthy. And you know me, I love to argue.
You do.
And I've been meaning to come up with some hypothetical situations that would get us a little off balance and out of our comfort zone. I don't have any right now, of course.
It's kind of hard. We're friends.
Yeah.
You know,
we know each other too well. But, a hypothetical situation would be like, all right, so what would you do if you've made music for a lot of people. How many of them told the truth? If you had to guess, percentage-wise, how many of them are just rapping straight truth, and how many of them are full of shit?
Every rapper who's ever said anything in St. Louis about money is probably lying.
Yeah.
Because they probably asked for the beat for free.
Yep.
Or settled on the free beat.
Yep.
Very few people have bought beats.
Yep. They're handing their mixtape out on personal level,
Yeah. Any money talk.
I was gonna poo-poo it. I'm not gonna, but grassroots marketing shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody who raps about money in St. Louis, except for the few who probably aren't rapping that good, are lying.
It's not a lot of money in St. Louis.
The guys who do have the money and they rap, very few are great rappers. The great rappers are literally struggling artists. And they don't generally talk about money.
Who are the greatest rappers that rapped about money?
The greatest rapper that rapped about money?
Give me 2 or 3 throughout the years that had a lot of money.
In St. Louis or worldwide?
Everywhere.
Easily, the first one that comes to mind is Jay-Z.
Right.
Because he had money going into becoming his first album. He had money.
Yeah.
He wasn't hurting.
Okay.
The clips were great about money talk, drug talk. They were great. More drug talk than money talk.
What's the so if the formula is so clear that people that lie about having money don't become successful, then why do so many people want to rap about this lavish lifestyle that they don't have when
Because they think they can get there. Because it works. I mean, because we don't know who's lying. We don't know.
Oh, yeah.
We don't know Tekashi 6ix9ine is lying about. Like,
now we've come full circle.
yeah.
So if everybody's lying to some degree, we're going to automatically assume that people are talking about killing people, Bloods over Crips, they're telling the truth.
Well, here's my thing with that. Some people aren't lying. When Jay-Z came out, I was growing up in New Jersey, right? I was in New Jersey when Jay-Z came out. People didn't like Jay-Z because there was a court case with a lot of people he was selling drugs with, and they said that he snitched on like 30 people.
God damn.
So people in New Jersey at the time that I was middle schooling it, high schooling it, they didn't like Jay-Z.
Sure.
His first album didn't sell well in New Jersey, in New York.
What's his first album?
Reasonable Doubt. Mm-hmm. It's a classic now. It didn't go platinum until his third or fourth album.
Sure.
Like it retroactively went platinum.
Right.
But they didn't like him because he snitched. This was like, oh, this guy Jay-Z in Brooklyn, that's a snitch. Like that was literally what they said. You know, like everyone said at the time. And that's just also from being there. You would never know that outside of being on that coast, being a hip hop head, and hearing all these things. And this was before the internet, all that shit, right? So like everything was word of mouth. Could have been misconstrued. You don't know.
Yeah.
But like that was his thing. So you know though that he was involved in enough shit to be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like for it to be true. Like you know that he was involved in something.
Yeah.
It's credibility, even though it's like snitching. Like that was the case, but it was credibility. Like you know he was talking about that shit. Other people, 50 Cent got shot 9 times behind his words. You know what I'm saying? Like when he was in jail. There are mugshots of 50 Cent.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like there was there's evidence. You know, I'm like there's like these things are provable. You know, like you've been involved in situations.
I feel lately like there's, I don't know. I wonder what the local wave of rappers behave. I wonder if a lot of this it's more of the same, where they're all up to shit, or they're all talking big. I don't know.
I just think if you rap, you're just talking big most times.
Yeah.
I mean, I've met people who've done that shit. You know.
Yep.
I mean, you also have someone. You know, it's a lot of different. It's very variable. Like it changes.
Yeah.
You know, you have someone like G Dep, amazing rapper, talk that gun and drug shit, then eventually turned himself into the police for killing someone when he was 17.
Damn.
He's in jail right now.
Right.
You know. So, not everything. And that's what makes it gray, and that's what makes it Tekashi 6ix9ine pop off, because you don't know if it's true or not. You just never know.
Right.
Could be, couldn't be. We just never know.
Yeah.
You know, he's covered in tattoos head to toe. He looks the part.
Yep.
And that's easy to do. Anybody with a check can do that.
It's a lot of money though.
Yeah.
Or it's free, depending who you know.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hip hop talk. Woo. Black Friday.
The chaos continues.
Black Friday. Why do people lose their minds for sales? And to me, the sales aren't as significant enough to warrant
It's usually old
the bullshit.
It's usually old shit. Games that have been out for a year, movies that have been out for a year, old technology, piece of shit hardware, piece of shit electronics.
I watched a video tonight of these people fighting for these TVs in Walmart.
Yeah.
First of all, I don't go to Walmart.
I haven't been in a long time.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say if you go to Walmart, more power to you.
But
I think I'm better than Walmart. I'm sorry. Every time I've gone into Walmart, not every time.
that Maplewood Walmart is rough.
The last few times I've gone to the
shit
Maplewood
everywhere.
Walmart, I've gotten into arguments.
Yeah, it's a mess.
The
too.
last 2 times.
It's a mess. There's shit everywhere.
So part of me says, you're better than this.
Yeah.
But you're not better than people. I'm not better than people.
I mean, hold on now. We're always better than someone.
True.
Okay.
Big facts. I'm trying to sound humble.
Yeah.
I'm better than that Walmart.
That Walmart's a mess. And kudos to you if you put up with that shit, because that's where you got to get your bread and your underwear and shit.
No, I don't. Target's more expensive. Fine, I will pay more for that convenience. But the scuffle that I saw and the fighting and the pulling was for a TV that I can't even tell you the brand. Hensai.
Oh yeah.
Hensai TV. You're fighting.
Or Korean knockoff.
You're fighting.
Cheap as shit. Yeah, it's got to be cheap and it's got to be awful.
It's got to be like, and I just
hold on though. We are for some reason placing quality on things worth fighting for.
If it was a 60-inch curved,
what would you fight
Samsung?
Yeah.
Well, because what do we have at home? We have a 55-inch curved Samsung, I think.
Yeah.
Or Toshiba. Is it Toshiba?
No, I think it's a Samsung.
I think it's a Toshiba.
Okay.
Which is still a nice brand. It was fucking very expensive, so
It's
it
a
better
gorgeous,
be.
gorgeous TV. I've seen it. It's something else.
If that's like $500, I'll fight you for it.
See?
I'll swing on you for it.
Right, and
right.
we've got we've got nice tastes.
Yeah.
Where we got nice electronics and things like that, and
What's the standard there?
So lower standards.
Don't and then listen, guys. I bought a TV from when Nate was working at Sam's, and I bought a TV years ago from the open box collection. I paid like $200-$300 for it. I was lit, right? This is like my first flat TV, 42 inches. I'm feeling real good, and I got no big back. And Ben saw the resolution of the latency of it, and he slammed it every chance he got.
I mean, I couldn't help it. It's not. I wasn't doing it maliciously.
It felt malicious as hell.
But yeah, so nowadays TVs have settings that will put input lag between your game and your controller. So when you push a button, it's like jump. There's a delay to it, and there's a new movement. Actually, there's some filmmakers that are trying to knock down this cinema motion, whatever.
Oh yeah.
The LG's got something called like cinema motion, where it smooths out every other frame. It makes things look silkier.
It's really weird.
It's weird.
One of the days before I got the TV, me, Nate, and Rod were walking through Sam's Club, and we looked over, and we saw a Sony Bravia TV that was doing it, and it immediately caught our attention because it was like it's just like this weird blurry motion.
Yeah,
you can tell.
Yeah. So and the filmmakers are like, "Yo, we didn't make the movie to look like this. This is basically an Instagram filter.
Yeah,
just like DVR, not DVR, HDR. It's basically an Instagram filter.
Yeah,
and I had to turn that shit off too. But yeah, filmmakers are saying no, this is not okay.
Yeah,
you're ruining our movies.
Yeah,
and it's ruining gaming. And Tech had a screen that just had really bad input lag, and it was affecting his game.
Yeah,
and Nate got on you too because it was affecting his basketball
Nate
game.
will get on anything you get on. So
okay, this was 2K. I had nothing to do with it.
No, you're right.
And he was losing 2K, and he blamed it on input lag.
Guess what happened when I got that new thing?
He still lost.
Yeah, still cast the
no,
matters.
but
but no. So I said that to say this: we're snobs. We're tech snobs
about some things.
We're tech snobs.
Yeah.
100% tech snobs.
Yeah.
The better the headphones or anything we're around, we're happy.
Yeah.
The better the TV, happy.
Right.
Xbox, happy.
Yeah.
Technology, computers, happy.
Right.
Monitors, happy. If I'm working on a shitty monitor, I'm not happy.
Right.
That's just so I wouldn't understand fighting for a hensai.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what is it, man? What's the psychology behind it? Why are people fighting for this? Why is it so important for them?
I think it's a demographic they aim for.
They want a new TV, and they got a deal, and they feel like
I think they aim for poor people, and they create that energy and that demand, and they want that rush. They want those fights. They want everyone clamoring for their products.
Pretty sure there's some middle class people fighting too. It's got to be. Law of averages.
Middle class, they're not struggling. They're not trying to get the hensai. Nah, man.
That can't be the name.
Here's the thing.
It's like one letter from hentai.
Bro. It is one letter from head. I would look this shit up, bro. Someone died last night. And I posted, I don't know if you saw it. I sent it in our topics list.
Yeah.
In
Minnesota.
They fucking got killed.
Yeah, including 2 wounded, including a 12-year-old girl in an Alabama mall shooting. Alabama.
So I don't know if it died or not. I just made that up, but
The gunman's dead.
the gunman's dead. He died for a shitty TV. What are you doing? What are you doing?
It's okay. So obviously, it's like
If you're not poor, you're acting like it.
it's this really intensified consumerism, right? You gotta have the newest thing. Gotta have something that's gotta have the thing that's got a deal on it.
Yeah, that's it though. It's a forced, but it's a sham. It's a scam. Because the TV,
They're selling you shit.
the TV, they just couldn't sell these TVs.
Right.
Like this is not a special edition Black Friday TV. This brand is like we will make. Listen, how much do you have in your stock? 200. Make them $200.
Right.
Right. We would normally sell them for $600. Make them $200.
Right.
You're not winning. You don't win with that. Like I come to your house and you show me your Hensai TV. What do you want, a high five? I'm like, all right, man, you're poor. I get it. What's for dinner? Ramen noodles? Like
Toxic consumerism. Gotta have it, and if you can get a deal getting it, then
I think it's just an attack on the poor.
you might have to fight somebody to get it.
I did watch a video. I did post a video of this guy who was going into people's carts and taking the stuff out, like the Black Friday carts.
Yeah.
And he would just walk up and just take the stuff out and see what they would say.
Damn.
It was hilarious.
That's how you get shot.
That's how. Yeah. Everyone was like, "Hey man, I'm gonna fuck you up." Like everyone like threatened his life.
But it's not just like because this doesn't happen year round. I mean, you can't take something out of somebody's cart year round, but people don't lose their mind for regular old sales.
No,
it's Black Friday.
It's Black Friday. It's
like a battle royale.
Yeah. And I've been to Black Friday before, so I've been to Walmart on a Black Friday.
Never have I ever.
I did. Well, I wanted a PS3.
Yeah, they're $100 off.
They were $100 off, and I went and got one. Easy as
and
could be.
if somebody tried to take it from you, what would you do?
I mean, it depends.
Does it?
Yeah.
How drunk you were?
No, I want to be drunk at Walmart on Black Friday. Like, if you're drunk, I might definitely wild out. But no, I mean, it was just like, hey, it was easy. I didn't have that problem.
Not an issue. Well,
now I have gone on Black Friday. One year I went because I was curious, so I was up.
Yeah.
And we're living in New City, and I drove over to Maplewood just to see what it was like. The store was a wreck. It was mass hysteria. That's a very ugly aspect of humanity. Aliens would look at Black Friday and be like, I'm not going down here.
Yeah.
They're savages.
Well, or that would give them reason to come down here
And take over.
Yeah.
Let's assimilate them.
Look at these dumb creatures.
These dumb fucks. All right. I like topic number 4 a lot. I feel like we probably could have ran that up. We can do a whole episode on this. Video game breakdown so far this year. The best, the worst.
Man, the best. I mean, my favorite game came out this year.
Red Dead? No, I'm sorry. But
That's okay.
Why did I say Red Dead? I know you.
Because it's the most recent. Yeah,
It's 100% Sea of
No,
Thieves.
I'm not going to say it's the best game. It's definitely the most unique as far as like I've never done anything like this online before.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
It makes you happy.
Yeah, it also gets you fumingly angry. If you've got a chest full of stuff and some little asshole gets on your ship, calls you the N-word, calls your mom a bitch, and sinks your ship, yeah, dude.
That happened one game?
Yeah.
He won.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's losing at life, but he won that day.
He called you the N-word. He called you the N-word.
Yeah.
He called sweet mama
Yep.
a B.
Yep.
And got the treasure.
Sunk the ship, took our treasure.
And took the treasure. What a dick.
Yeah. Yep.
What a dick.
So, yeah, we just need to start playing more ruthless. We need to stop trusting people. But like, I don't know that. So, but in hindsight, I've got a shitload of stories to tell about this crazy online dynamic that is Sea of Thieves. So
that's cool. They created a world, and that's impressive. That's what a video game is.
Yeah.
Is this world,
and it's open. Anything can happen.
They created a world. I like it.
Yeah.
I didn't like it at first because it was boring.
Yeah, they've
and it's still kind of boring for me.
It can be.
It's still
next week's game changer.
Last night,
But we were doing things last night. You just got sleepy.
I was so after Thanksgiving, I went to 2 places, so I had 2 plates of food in me.
Yep.
And we ate good at the Sawyers.
Yep.
We ate the good fried foods.
We fried everything.
The fried turkey, the mac and cheese that I made was crack.
Yep.
And I was drinking Crown Apple This drink I was drinking in Dominican called Tennessee Apple, which is like not really a drink, I don't think. It was like bourbon, apple liqueur, which I didn't have because I didn't want that's where I got Crown Apple. Cranberry juice and apple juice. I had 5 or 6 of those. Just drinking, feeling good. Got home, cracked open a bush. I was doing my thing. I'm playing the game with Ben and his mother, and I literally sitting upright, fell asleep. Like I just passed out. I woke up and I said, "I gotta go. I'll talk to you later. I'll be right back. I'll be back. I'll be right." Like this was like what my sleepy mind said.
Yep, I've done that before though. Hey guys, I'll be right back.
Be right back.
Nope.
I went right to sleep. It wasn't boring. I was exhausted.
Yeah.
The game has picked up for me considerably.
Yeah, they've changed a lot.
I liked it. I like it.
It's actually a completely different game than what it was.
Yeah.
And next week's a big update. It's going to change again.
I definitely want to get into more shit with you guys. Like I want to like more tax because I want to like when I play a game I want to be good at it.
Yeah.
Right. So like I want to be good. The only way to get good at stuff is doing it. So I want
the PvP in that game is fucking insane. When they get on your ship, it's real.
I want people to come on. I want to do that. I want to experience that more. So that's the best game for you this year.
I mean, yeah, I play it the most. Yeah.
It's the best game for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see you getting to see a Thieves tattoo or some crazy
I've actually considered it.
I know you
because it would just look like a skull and crossbones. So
yeah.
I'm not really losing here. Right?
Yeah.
It's not like Master Chief's head or something stupid like that.
That's kind of timeless though.
I mean, now, yeah, it is now.
Yeah.
I guess, but
says the guy wearing the Xbox shirt. Yeah, it's timeless.
Yeah.
You're about it.
But I don't.
The worst though.
Worst game?
What's the worst?
See, that's hard for me. Conversations about the worst is always hard. Like, what's the worst movie ever? You can
What's
mention
your worst?
You can mention a few.
What's your worst? What's your worst game that everyone else fucked with?
Fuck, man, I don't know. Like, because I'll get into Destiny for a while, and the new update will be great.
I 100% don't get why people like Destiny.
And then I'm done with the DLC, and I'm like, fuck this game. Delete.
I don't get Destiny. It doesn't feel like Halo. Like, because when we first talked about Destiny, it's Bungie, the makers of Halo.
Right.
I don't feel like it. I don't feel it. I don't feel the fun I had with Halo.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with Destiny.
It's magic. It's got magic in it. That's why.
Halo
is, you know, you get kind of a jump pack thing, but it's lots of bullets. Yeah. This has got like flaming swords, and
I just don't find the fun in it. I don't find the fun in it. And I played the Crucible.
Right. We were doing all right.
A bit fun. Yeah. A bit fun. But not enough to be like, oh, this is it. Like I'm like, and the loyal fan base they have is amazing.
It's huge.
It's huge. I respect the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
But I think, to me, the game that's like overhyped is Destiny.
Yeah. Sure. I suppose they put a lot of work into it. It is a pretty game. I'll play it every now and then. I reinstalled it now that I got my X. I got the hard drive space.
And congratulations on that.
Thank you. I do want to see what it looks like in 4K. I don't know about the worst game. I don't know. I don't play the worst games. I'm trying to think like the games that I might have.
You wouldn't say PUBG is the worst game?
It's pretty bad. It's a pretty beat up game.
I mean, I think it's fair to say PUBG.
But it was also early access for a year, so.
But even
really,
then. I mean, I think we can definitely say that the early access mechanic is not a good one.
Yeah, I mean, we got disconnected a lot and bugs, and your motorcycle would hit a stray bump, and both of you would just explode. Mm-hmm. So yeah, in those terms, yeah, that game was bad, but that was pre-release, so you can't really judge that.
I mean, I think it's not. It's a shitty way to put something out, I think.
Well, it gives people a sense of entitlement that they're in on the ground floor and they can have feedback.
Do you feel better that you played early access? But the game's
maybe not in that. I prefer.
Here's.
Sea of Thieves, yes. That no.
I prefer a finished product. Right. If I go to a restaurant, don't bring out the chicken before you fry it.
Okay. Weird analogy. I can't relate to that. I would not want to eat a chicken.
Well, exactly.
In the stages of it being cooked.
Exactly. Ben,
but this is entertainment.
How's that weird? That's exactly what it is.
That's not entertaining.
I want the finished product. I don't want to see I don't want to go to Broadway, right? Because $30 is say it's not Broadway. I don't want to go to Vegas and pay for a show, and the person on the stage is just now learning how to dance.
You don't want to buy a ticket to Vegas and go to Reno.
Exactly. I want it if I'm paying, I want the final product.
But what if in a year it's really great?
Is it though?
I mean, Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves launched a weird sort of demo of a game with no features in it. And Moncho and everybody still makes fun of it. Like, I don't know if you heard the other night, you were playing and Moncho was like, you're bored, huh? Have you not played this before? He's trying to,
Yeah.
Moncho still rips on it, and but the game's launched empty. It's a different game now. It'll be different next week, but like. The problem
That's
is
cool.
I liked it in that state, but I like it better now. Now, the people that didn't like it in that state don't want to fuck with it now.
That's what makes me sad. I like PUBG, right?
From day one?
I have the PUBG hat that you got me.
That's right.
I love PUBG. But no one wants to play it now because it was so broken for so long
Yeah.
that people just don't want to fuck with it.
So it's pretty good now?
I don't know.
Oh, we don't know.
I have no one to play with.
I mean, I'll try it again.
All right. Someone's at the door, of course. We're recording. I think it's Grand because he just said yo, but we're actually at
we're
55 minutes.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Don't know what to do about that.
I don't know either. But yeah, I mean, I love PUBG. But it was, I love the concept of PUBG. I don't like the graphics. I find it really difficult to go from Battlefield 5 to PUBG.
Yeah.
Like, I actually don't want to.
Yeah.
Like,
that's a big thing. You can't just put a product out there that looks suboptimal and then have the gameplay be suboptimal and have the game be full of glitches. But I don't know. The game's huge. It's a phenomenon.
yeah, I mean, it's huge. I mean,
It was
rightfully
hanging.
so.
It was hanging there with Fortnite for a while.
Rightfully so. But see that, and that's why.
What do you mean rightfully so? The game was buggy as shit.
But it's a good concept game. It has some of the best gun mechanics I've had. I've never had a game give me the heart rate increase like PUBG.
Fucking right.
But Fortnite's made billions with a free game. PUBG should have been free.
I suppose.
And that would take away a lot of the argument.
Fortnite's also
Cartoon.
taking a lot of money from people too.
Yeah, that dancing
Dances
is
and shit.
insane.
Yeah.
The dancing's very troublesome. All right, so I think for me, the best game of the year, I would have to say
What did you play more than anything?
PUBG.
There you go.
PUBG.
Game of the year.
Game of the year, PUBG.
Wow.
I know, and I trashed it just now. I know, hypocritical. But like I said, the reason the pros are so unique and special to PUBG, because Call of Duty is not going to beat PUBG.
No.
We have yet to see if Battlefield 5 beats PUBG as far as
Can't wait for that.
Battle Royale. Fortnite beats PUBG for sure, but it's a different demographic.
Definitely.
So like, it's not even in the same fucking field.
Nah, not with that building shit. It's a
Yeah.
different game.
Yeah, so it's not for the same gamer. For the realistic shooter, Battle Royale, PUBG is probably the best game of the year for me. And it's currently sad that I don't play it as much.
Yeah. Yeah.
The worst game of the year would also be PUBG. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's tough. I hate to not have answers for that, but it's always been difficult for me to point out the worsts of things when people ask. Because it's not, I don't know, because I haven't been playing them.
Yeah.
I can't think of a game I bought and just went, ugh, this is awful.
I mean,
Because I usually make
PUBG, well, Fortnite for me is pretty awful.
But it was free, so.
Yeah, and it was not for me.
It's not for me, so I'm not going to say it's the worst.
You should, as a video gamer, you should be able to say what's the worst game. You should literally be able to say like, oh, I tried this game, it was fucking horrible.
Yeah, but I can't think of a game because I played a lot of PUBG. And I think what happened is they released the Myanmar map, and it looked so fucking god-awful on my old Xbox.
Yeah.
The frame rate was
It
bad.
was never bad on mine like it was.
It looked like the first Ghost Recon game on PlayStation 1. That's what it looked like. It looked fucking awful. No rain, no special effects. Boring. I mean, maybe it was unfinished, but yeah. And then, and everybody I played with would complain. Everybody was just so
Everyone
fucking
complained.
salty.
It was.
And yeah, I just wasn't having fun.
I've seen people in the Xbox chat who never complained start complaining because someone else is complaining.
Sure.
And it's just like, what is happening?
Yeah.
Like, why is everyone so negative?
Yeah.
Like, this is actually kind of fun.
Yeah, I love watching the streamers online where they laugh and shoot and giggle, and the car
Dude.
flips over and they all laugh
They
and they
laugh
just start a new matchup.
uncontrollably.
Right, but if we were in a car and it flipped and it exploded, we'd be really angry.
We'd hear a controller drop. You're like, that's, yeah.
Yeah, so
That's
we're
a soft rage quit is when you throw the controller.
yeah. We just don't have the constitution to be light, happy, slap happy, jovial PUBG players.
I think it comes to
It's competitiveness.
success in the game. It's a learning curve there. But I think mastering the learning curve. I won't say I'm a master. The last time I played was like last week.
Mm-hmm.
First game in a month. Number 3. Also 7 kills. So it's not like I'm a master, but I know the game.
Sure.
And I think like it's difficult. The kids in my class, they don't like that game. They like Fortnite.
Right.
Because it's easier.
Yeah.
But for me, it's harder.
You got gliders and you got jetpacks and you got...
Yeah, you got goofy shit. But the learning curve makes you a better player. And I think people get frustrated at not being great.
Sure.
You know? And then you only get one shot.
Yeah, that's...
And that's why your adrenaline goes up because you only got one shot.
Yeah, if you're dead, you got to start all the fuck over again.
Back to 100.
Yep.
It's a good game. It's a good concept that Call of Duty couldn't mimic.
I've only played the beta. I wasn't impressed.
Yeah, but they tried to play a game where it's like we'll do half PUBG, half Fortnite, right? The animations will be kind of goofy, kind of you know,
Animated, bouncy. Yeah.
You doing another one?
No.
I'm gonna say, man, it's about to get on the road. You might want to say that for the cribbo. You are doing another one.
No, I was gonna pour it back. I'm the only one that drinks this.
Oh, I was gonna say I'll take it.
Here.
I'll take it.
Some scotch.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm good now. Whew. All right, let me just get this out the way. I live around the corner. It has the same kick and bite, but I drink that before I drink that. I'll drink the Glen, what's it?
Glenlivet 12.
Glenlivet 12.
Yeah, it's
I like it.
pretty middle of the road.
Yeah.
Scotch.
So I got so many plans for this bar that I'm building. I kind of want to make it a themed bar, like only certain type of liquor.
Yeah.
Like maybe a whiskey bar.
Nice.
How dope would that be?
So yeah, Tech's moving in next to my mom. She's got a piece of property downtown. So the Sawyer Kilgore family's got a piece of property now.
Yeah.
Legacy. St. Louis legacy.
Buying the house. Supposed to be secret. Not really.
But he's got a big old finished basement that he's gonna deck out. It's gonna be awesome.
Little studio, little video game room, little bar, big bar. So yeah, we'll talk about that more as it happens.
Yeah.
Don't want to jinx anything. That's me knocking on wood. We're over an hour.
Yeah.
So let's skip the last topic. Save that for next time. Science Corner.
Nothing. Two things. China's building this fucking laser. It sounds stupid. None of it sounds real. We'll probably forget about it. China's building a laser 10 trillion times more intense than the sun. And because of the nature of it, the way it it's so intense, it splits atoms.
Wow.
Like the atomic weapons.
Like the...
right? And they say because it creates fusion, what's the opposite of fusion? Whatever. Because it splits atoms along its path, it could actually rip open
Diffusion.
Space. Like it could tear space apart.
What? So you can create black holes?
Well,
Is that what we're talking about?
It's a lot of theoretical stuff. They say it's going to be... Physicians in Shanghai are constructing what they call a station of extreme light, and I think it could be operational by 2023.
Yes. This is the future.
That's right around the corner.
That's the future. It reminds me of the Spider-Man line when Morales' uncle says, "I just want to scare people. I don't want to send them back through time."
Yeah.
What are you making this for?
It's 10,000 times stronger than all of the world's electrical grids combined.
Oh, we need to but if we can harness that,
Right.
we'll have sustainable energy.
Catapult to the next
This is space
technological level.
This is to me the road to space travel. If we've had any leads, that energy would fucking do it.
Yeah. So that's silly.
That's not silly. That's amazing.
Ultimately, that's pretty silly. And as far as for actual practical science, did you know killer whales are actually dolphins?
Yes, I knew that.
Okay, that's it. That's all I got.
Definitely knew that. Let's see. We can do quick hits. We don't need to do video game quick hits because we kind of already did that.
Yeah, Red Dead.
Battlefield 5.
Battlefield 5.
That's kind of what I'm flipping between. I'm playing a little Madden, and just so everyone who sees me online who knows I'm not a fan of the NFL this year, I was gracefully given Madden by my connections with the Madden League.
Is it still boycotting if you play it for free.
Did they get my money?
Right. Is it still boycotting?
It is. They didn't get my money.
Yeah, but you're still a trackable stat.
I'm off the grid. I said no thanks to that. Are you like send your info to the servers? I said no thanks.
So you're disconnecting from Xbox Live when you play Madden?
Yeah. No. Yeah, I'm playing Madden. Fuck off. I'll miss football, but I don't watch it. So
You don't?
I haven't watched a game this year.
Just because you don't care, or you're like actually saying nah?
No, the owners were so disrespectful this year.
Yeah.
Like if it didn't, I would cry if the NBA owners did this because I love basketball enough it would hurt. And I love football, but not enough where it doesn't hurt to not watch it.
But the NBA owner is like, yo, we respect anything that
They're
players.
straight. Yeah, they're straight.
Yeah.
We don't have to worry about that.
He's making respectful statements.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah. Movies and television.
TV, nothing.
Nothing. I'm not watching nothing.
We finished. I mean, that happened last time. Daredevil season 3. We haven't started. We're just going watching old shit right now.
Yeah. Any good movies you've seen?
No.
Anything you want to see?
Oh, we watched Black Klansman last week. It was fucking great.
Yeah. You know what?
I'm really sad I didn't see that in the theater. I'm an asshole, but
we saw it. I saw it with Nate and Aisha one night. I think Matthias posted about it too, and I told him when I told you, and I told Aaron this after I saw it. It's an amazing movie.
Yeah.
We know the story.
Right.
Right. The people who need to see it
aren't
going to see it.
Yeah. They don't watch Spike Lee joints. So
yeah.
Right. I think what's interesting is there's a new movie called Green Book, and it's a little divisive because it was based on meaning it divides.
Divisive.
Tomato.
Okay.
But a lot of people, it's based off a book written during the Jim Crow years on how to safely travel through the South.
Yeah.
It's a white driver, black passenger. It's the reverse Driving Miss Daisy action.
Mm-hmm.
And so they truncated the name and called it just Green Book instead of whatever it was called, the long one. And some people are saying it's just sort of a white savior story and sort of misses the point. Caleb went and saw it, said it was great, hits all the right points. Because it's a white, the driver's racist,
but I think it's
he forms a relationship with this guy and breaks all his,
I think that's what it's supposed to do. I think it's supposed to be like, I think it's supposed to show that this guy, like, black people are devalued in media, like completely devalued, and I think this is supposed to show to today's viewer that look at this value that this black man has.
Yeah, but here's the problem. I think I hear that it's a mixture of look how bad things were and look how good things can be, but it's under this filter of this is the way things were and not the way things are now. And this way a lot of period movies kind of fuck up to make things like, oh, look how bad things were then. And people think that's gone now. And I think that was what's really cool about Black Klansman is that when he wrapped that movie up, he showed those protests in Charlottesville. And that was powerful. Really fucking powerful.
They showed
that hit me right in the fucking
woman who
stomach.
got killed by that car.
Yeah.
Like you've even killed your own people.
Yep.
In this fight.
Yep.
I think.
So he linked it to modern times. And
Yeah.
I think that was brilliant.
Yeah, I thought it was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
Left field, didn't see it coming. I thought it was brilliant. I think it's supposed to break stereotypes. I think the movie is supposed to break stereotypes. Like the black guy doesn't even know how to eat fried chicken. You know what I'm saying? Like you see in the trailer where he's like, "What do you do with the bone?"
Yeah.
You know, like. I haven't seen the movie, so I have no idea what's happening.
Weird.
But
out of context, it sounds worse.
I think one of our biggest problems is stereotypes.
Who the fuck wrote a movie where a white man shows a black person how to eat fried chicken? That's just why is that even in the movie?
I don't know if that's savior shit. I don't know if that qualifies for savior shit.
No, but it's.
But if it breaks a stereotype, I'm about that shit, bro. Because a lot of the stereotypes when motherfuckers get killed is because niggas they're scared of black people.
Right.
Out of a stereotype.
Yeah.
You got to know that the dude with black eyes and fangs and tattoos everywhere is not going to hurt you. Like he has just as much chance of hurting you as the dude who's clean cut in a suit,
right,
with a briefcase. That's where we need to go as a society. Like
so
get rid of your stereotypes.
People in suits are doing more damage than that.
Yeah, the motherfuckers right there drop the suitcase and there's a fucking AK.
Right.
Some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Fucking dude. I didn't want to talk about this, but the dude who fucking went to the Catholic supply store and held him at gunpoint, shot a woman in the head, held him at gunpoint, and fucking sexually assaulted women in the fucking Catholic supply store.
Right.
Ex-rabbi, ex-pastor.
Yeah.
No, not rabbi, sorry, pastor. Yeah. Ex-church, ex-police officer as well he was. I saw that today. Like, you got to get rid of these stereotypes because, like,
right.
you're missing the danger.
Right. You're looking at the wrong thing.
You're looking at the wrong direction.
Yeah.
I just saw racism. You're welcome. No? All right. Last quick hit music.
I've discovered a genre called witch house.
What?
Yeah. So it's more house than anything, but it's really gothic and emo. It's I'll share a track with you. So, but there's because of what it is. There's
I typed in witch house, and of course, just houses come up that witches haunted houses.
Stupid.
And shit.
But a lot of them put like fucking hip hop and trap beats behind. Like, I don't know, really, it's strange. It's weird.
Yeah, you have to give me some artists for that one.
Just go to YouTube, listeners, and put in Witch House playlist. Start at the first track and just get ready. It's just it puts you in a mood. Some of it's really fucking cool. Some of it's really fucking weird. A lot of cool imagery though. A lot of crosses and nuns and
I'm with it.
Girls with black hair with bleeding eyes and
I love it. Death it out.
It's weird.
I'm not listening to anything new. I don't think.
Yeah, new? No. I've not been looking for new music at all. I mean, my people that I listen to release new tracks, EDM and synthwave and stuff, but...
I do have 2 new songs coming out next month. One of them is a finished version of Game Over, which is what I'm calling the track I was working on for you.
Nice.
And I also had a thought, should put this on the podcast, but I'm going to, for the intro of the trailer. I like the melody for that beat so much, I'm going to slow down that melody and make it orchestra for the intro. That's kind of my idea. But that's coming out December 20th.
Okay.
And I got another one called Our Flame coming out December 20th, which I think is amazing. Like one of my favorite ones this year.
What's significant about that date?
Nothing. I just thought I decided to start posting releases a month away.
Okay.
Because it gives Spotify a chance to put it on the new music playlist.
Yeah.
So if you give them time, they'll do it.
You know, YouTube's got this premiere option where you can set a date for when things come out.
Yeah.
And it'll start advertising ahead of time.
Instead of being so random, it's better to set a date. And I'm going to do like promotion leading up to it. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. Just to get a little more awareness and see if that works.
Yeah.
Because like music on my level is throwing shit against the wall and seeing what sticks. Trying different things.
That's any creative venture, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm looking forward to that. I've been DJing. I DJed like 3 times this week.
You did.
In different cities. It was fun. I miss it a lot, but I don't miss weeklies. I'd rather just go on tour.
Oh.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't want to do a monthly or weekly like I used to. Yeah, I don't want to do a residence.
No?
I don't. I kind of do, but I don't. Like it's a lot of I don't know. You get trapped into like a format. I love being open format.
Okay.
Like I was playing fucking off the Black Panther soundtrack, and then I did like a fucking Alice in Wonderland remix, and then I did a fucking Tachami house joint. I did fucking old Zed Dead.
Yeah.
Like I'm just all over the place with it, and I love doing that. Like I love doing that.
Yeah.
One of my favorite mixes is Ring My Bell, Anita Ward, Ring My Bell with Skrillex, Kill Everyone. That's one of my favorite mixes I've ever done in my life. That couldn't be more left field.
Yeah.
And it sounds amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like I just like to be different. And residencies, you're forced to be. If you want to have a successful night, you're forced.
You got to play what they want.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's interesting.
Well,
so what I should do is keep doing mixes and putting them out, which I need to be more consistent on, until I get another tour opportunity, which I think is coming. You know, with Shell, and she's doing amazing things.
that's right.
Her show. So we did a tour last year, a very small tour. We had a bigger tour the year before. Last year we did some shows, and they were great. They were good shows. But these shows, I can't wait to put out on the road. It's completely different. LA's just
whole other
stepped her game the fuck up. It's amazing to see the growth.
Yeah, it is.
It's insane.
Yep.
Super proud of her. I guess that's my promo for the night too. I think I promoted enough in that music
It's all
spiel.
good. Yeah.
That's
Cool.
it. That's the episode.
Episode 26.
Episode 26, man. Happy holiday, Thanksgiving. We got the tree up. You know, good time of year to be around people you fuck with. So thanks for fucking with us. Thanks for listening.
Y'all have a good week. We're gonna have another special guest next show.
I think so.
And then the season finale after that.
Yeah. Which I think if
we'll promote that.
If we organize that correctly, that's gonna be a really fun
It'll
time.
be a big deal.
Might have to Uber here. This is the Minister So, episode 26. I am Tech Supreme with the co-host
Sketch Sawyer.
Thank you for listening. Like, subscribe, share it. If you share it, you're a fucking true shithead. That's what we should call the listeners, the shitheads, right?
Yeah.
Like, you're a true shithead if you like and subscribe and you share it. If you share it, you're a true shithead.
Thank you.
We
Thank you,
appreciate
shitheads.
Yeah. All right, Sissy Been Shit, so see you next time.
Peace.
Peace.